get everyone to be seated, situated, and excited. It's about time to get this show on the road. As always, please keep your hands and feet inside the right at all times, and the performance comes to an end. At the end of the performance, if you liked what you saw, please by all means tell somebody. If you didn't like it, well, it's a good thing it was free.
Oh, hello. I'm Simeon, the proprietor of this inn. It's been in my family for generations. So what else was I supposed to be but an innkeeper? Like my father before me, and his father before him. It's a living, barely. My great-grandfather Mordecai could have chosen a better place for an inn. Bethlehem. Ugh.
Simeon, have you finished sweeping the rooms?
Yes, dear. That's my wife, Sarah. A good woman. She helps me out around the inn, and it's a good thing, too. I'm gonna need her help tonight. For 40 years I've lived here, the keeper of this inn. I try to make a living, but the profit's very thin. People rarely travel to this quiet little town, and if they stop, it's only 'cause the sun is going down. Most evenings here are peaceful, for traffic here is slight. So usually I nap, but not tonight. A census has been ordered by the powers up in Rome, and all those born in Bethlehem will have to come back home. For this burden to our people, it is Rome we have to thank. But while they're counting heads, I'm counting money in the bank. What a night! What a night! Finally the fish are gonna fight. All who need a room, I must presume, are stopping here. Unless you make Jerusalem and nothing else is near. I've waited long for this, for the census I can't miss. But I relish every shekel, every month. I know I won't forget this Bethlehem night. This is Rachel, she's my wife. She's used to pampered with the finer things in life. So pull out all the stops and do whatever it may take. But see, I'm a rabbi. If you bless me with a break, what a night! What a night! It's all that I can do to be polite. I hate it when they ask me for a favor with a smirk. If only I could just avoid the public with my work. I honestly admit that at times I want to quit if conditions don't get better than the night. I know I won't forget this Bethlehem night.
I'm Anna, this is Abraham. We need a room and quick. We've been traveling for hours and I think I'm getting sick. The trek we made from Gaza had me talking out of words. 'Cause all we see for hours is the backside of wars.
What a night! What a night! It's no wonder that we all should be uptight. We didn't ask to come here, but there's nowhere else to go. The atmosphere is from here, so hour we can go. We hope it's not too late for this evening to be great. We hope it'll roll around. Oh, how could we forget? It's Bethlehem night.
Has anyone seen my bag?
Where are we supposed to go? Anna, do you remember where you said room 17 is?
Ezra, did you get the room I requested? You know I don't want a king-size mat.
Yes, dear.
Are we supposed to carry all these things to room ourselves? I'm just too tired.
Does anybody know where we're supposed to be for the census?
You're to be at Town Square at 9 o'clock in the morning. They say everything should be done by evening.
I hope so. I need to be on my way.
Oh, please, stay another day and do some sightseeing. There's Rachel's tomb, the Fields of Boaz, David's birthplace.
I don't think so.
I just can't imagine why anyone would stay here any longer than they have to. I mean, this place has its own certain charm, but I'd rather be in Jerusalem. Besides, at these prices, we won't have any money left to pay our taxes.
So Joseph's idea of this new tax thing anyways.
Wasn't it Caesar Augustus?
I thought he was the one who said, "Read my lips, no new taxes."
Now that was a politician talking. Maybe in a couple thousand years you can trust what a politician says, but not now.
Seems like every time you turn around, the Romans want something else, and you can't go anywhere without seeing them. I just wish they'd go home and leave us alone.
Leave us alone? Since when has anyone ever left us alone? Jewish people have always felt the hand of oppression on their shoulders. Is this any different?
Excuse me, sir. We have traveled a long way and we are very tired. We need a place to stay.
Do you hear that? They've come a long way and they're very tired and they need a place to stay. Listen, what's your name?
Joseph,
Well, Joseph, I'd love to help you, but we're full. No room.
my wife is pregnant and her back really hurts. Just for one night?
What do you want me to do? I throw it to an important guest? Can't do it. Sorry.
Excuse me, is something wrong here? Well, first child, every new father's been nervous as the first child.
Joseph, I've got to lie down, now.
I gotta go.
Tell you what, I feel for you. I really do. I got children of my own. I know what it's like to have a pregnant woman around. How about this? I'll let y'all stay in the stable out back for half price.
I'm not so sure it'll be best. Maybe we'll play somewhere else?
Joseph.
We'll take it.
I can hardly wait for the next census.
I'll take our bags to our room and be right back for you. Everything will be just fine.
Okay, hurry.
Follow me.
Father, this is so much harder than I thought it'd be. And this baby isn't even here yet. Oh.
Excuse me, are you alright?
Yes, just mostly tired, I think. I hope.
I'm Sarah, I'm the innkeeper's wife.
Oh, hello.
How long until your baby comes?
It feels like he will be here any minute.
How do you know?
I just know. Do you have any children?
Yes, Stephen is my son. He's the spitting image of Simeon. Seems like his want to be that way like their fathers.
I guess so.
Do you need anything?
I just need to lie down. This long trip came at a bad time.
I'll show you to your room.
Here we are. Home sweet home. Sweet smelling anyway. You might want to lie over here. The sheep are pretty particular outside. They like to stay out of the wind. Well, good night.
Good night.
I'm sorry, I know it's not much, but let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Oh, Mary, it'll be just fine. We can sit here and have a nice, quiet evening.
I'm not sure it'll be so quiet.
Look on the bright side. We won't be in the middle of the crowded inn. We'll be out here and just have the two of us.
Or the three of us.
You mean it might be tonight? I'll go get some. What do you need?
Maybe just another blanket right now.
I'll be right back.
Lord, this is Mary. Sorry to bother you. Seems that we're in quite a mess. See, this is less than we ever expected. Joseph, it's worse than he thinks. It's cold and it's dark and it stinks. I need some comfort tonight. For I'm tired and I'm lonely and frightened. On this most unlikely night, in this most unlikely sight, it's so bleak and forlorn here. Is it asking too much? Should a baby be born here with cattle and such? Especially your holy son. I'm so sorry, Lord, what have I done? On this most unlikely night, I just can't believe it's right that a God so precise could have things so amiss, like from sheer paradise to a place such as this would not seem peculiar at all. For a king to be born in a stall.
Mary, are you okay? Something wrong?
Oh, Joseph, this baby can't be born here tonight. It's so awful in this place.
Well, I guess you're right. But God knows that. He could have made room for us inside if He wanted to. He could have made room for us in the palace. Mary, it's so hard to understand any of this. I mean, with the angels, the baby, and now this. But the child you're carrying is so special, and if he's to be born in a stable, you must believe that everything will be all right. God knows what He's doing.
On his most unlikely night, yes, the choice is black or white. So in faith I'll believe what I can't comprehend. You were there from the start, and you'll be there to the end. Your presence is real as the wind that is hidden from sight. On this most
All right, ladies, no time to waste. The men will be here any minute, and you know how they can be when they're hungry. Here, Anna, will you help set the table, and will you finish setting that up? Perfect. Stephen, why don't you go sit by your father? Ezra, you can go sit by Rachel. The rest, just find a seat wherever else is open. Looks like that's everyone.
What is that green stuff? I'm not going to eat that. Have you seen their kitchen?
Just eat it, Rachel, and be thankful.
Thankful? It's hard to be thankful in.
Even a rooster, when he takes a drink of water, lifts his face to the heavens. You can be grateful. We can all be grateful. For those of us who have caused us to come here, maybe we are not so thankful. But God, in His providence, knows what is best for us. So who are we to argue? So let us be thankful for this food and for our hosts and for a time very soon when our thanks to God will overflow because He has brought to us our Messiah.
Rabbi, with all due respect, you don't know that it will be soon. We've been waiting for centuries. Are you aware of any signs of His coming?
No, I have not seen a sign. But when it happens, there will probably be some sort of sign. He will not make us guess.
Well, I have seen a sign that leaves no doubt. It's time to eat, Rabbi.
Blessed be thy name, O Lord our God, for by thy hands our mouths are fed. Thou who in compassion for the creatures gives to us our daily bread. Creator of the universe, though no request can be too great a task for you. Would it just make matters worse if we should have one simple thing to ask of you? So have pity on your people in the city of your throne. For Israel is coming for the very dust and stone, to see our consolation and to claim him as our own, the Messiah. Make this clear, the place and time that you appointed, let us see. With our own eyes the Lord's anointed, blessed home, Lord all of Israel, from the mountains every tongue will tell that God on high has said to us this chosen King to satisfy the heart of every living thing. One blessed hope has come to reign, and all is well. Marvel at the victories that by your hands have given great renown to us. Awesome is your power, for you made the walls of Jericho fall down for us. You heard the prayer of Daniel and the hungry lion's den. So hear our cries of mercy, Lord, deliver us again. Send us our Redeemer, let the glorious reign begin, the Messiah. Make this clear, the place and time that you appointed, let us see. With our own eyes the Lord's anointed, blessed home, for all of Israel, from the mountains every tongue will tell that God on high has said to us his chosen King to satisfy the heart of every living thing. One blessed hope has come to reign, and all is well.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me. What?
I think it's about time for Mary to have the baby.
Give me just a minute. She's gonna have the baby tonight on the busiest night ever? What are you thinking?
Well, this wasn't really the way how we expected it. Do you think it might be possible to borrow your room?
Not a chance. I'd love to welcome you fine representatives from Jerusalem here today.
Excuse me, sir. You may have heard my wife is going to give birth to a baby. And, well, I was wondering if you can borrow your room. You see, you're not going to believe this, but it's God's son.
What did you say?
Amazing, huh? I really don't have time to go into it, but there was this angel, and anyhow, she's going to give birth to the Son of God.
An angel, huh? How do you know that?
Ezra, do you have my water?
Excuse me, my wife is upstairs, and well, she's a little bit high maintenance.
Excuse me. My wife is very cool, and she needs one place to stay. Do you think it might be possible to borrow your room?
Look, I feel for you, really I do, but why should I give up my room for you?
Because a baby is the Messiah.
Look, if he's gonna be maybe a tax collector or someone important like that, I might consider that just Messiah. Can't help you.
But it's going to be very special. You see, there was
Sorry.
an angel.
Joseph, you're disturbing the customers. Babies are born every day. I'm sure y'all can handle it. Besides, I've heard just about enough of your angel story. But enough. Just go.
Simeon, I can't believe you. Joseph,
Yes,
how's Mary? Is she okay?
she's about to have a baby.
Yes, she told me everything.
No, she thinks she's going to have it tonight.
Tonight? Well, I'll go check on her.
Thank you. Father, you know that 1,000 times I post about all of this. Why me and why Mary? It's so hard to understand any of this, but I'm sorry I get so angry. But here he is, about to be born, and I can't even give him all he needs.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I heard Sister talking to you about the baby, and I thought you might need this for your baby to keep warm. It's sort of worn out, but it might do.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. My sister used to wrap my nephew in it when he was born.
You have no idea.
Can I come see the baby later?
Of course you can. Now you better go to bed now.
Okay, good night.
Good night, and thank you. Just like you promised, you provide.
Mary, are you okay? Here, I brought some cloths for you. It's not much, but we're using everything else for the other guests.
Thank you. We don't have anything. Oh, I don't have any idea what to do.
You will. God will provide. You did say it was going to be a boy, didn't you? If your son is anything like my Stephen, he'll be the spitting image of his father.
You have no idea. Oh, where's Joseph?
He's going to get you some water.
Thank you. Father, thank you for choosing me to bring your blessed son into this world. I really don't know why you chose me or why you chose this place, but this is what you have planned, so I'll trust you. Maybe Sarah's right. Maybe he'll be just like Joseph, at least for a little while.
Stephen, what are you doing still up? It's so late. You should be in bed. Here, come sit with me.
Tradition, this journey calls you.
time.
Go get Sarah, she can help.
Simeon,
Really, of all the crazy things that happened on the busiest night ever, I get these two that say that the Son of God is going to be born right here in my stable.
Simeon, sometimes I wonder if your brain is the size of a mustard seed. Who cares who the baby is? You left him out in that cold stable.
How was I supposed to know it was going to be tonight? What do you want me to do? Throw out all the important people for them too?
She's having a baby. Who could be more important? That's what I thought.
Help, Sarah, anyone. Miss will give birth now. We need, I don't know what we need.
You need help. I'll go be with Mary.
What's going on here?
Sorry for all the commotion, Rabbi, but it looks like the Son of God is going to be born right here in my stable.
You say that like you don't think it's possible.
Oh, come on now, Rabbi. You don't think it's true, do you?
But ye, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from old, from ancient times.
Here in Bethlehem, this time, the only good thing to ever come out of Bethlehem was the road to Jerusalem.
Stranger things have happened.
Weird.
Looking for.
A baby.
Yeah, I'll be looking for a bathtub.
What baby?
Looking for a baby.
Who's?
Being born.
In a stable.
Well, there is a lady that's giving birth in my stable, but her baby is the Son of God.
Did the angel spoke to you too?
An angel spoke to all of you?
Oh no, man, not just one angel.
There were more than one angel?
Yeah, man. Oh, I can't say. There was 30 or 40.
No, more like 60 or 65.
And there was more than stars. You can point them out like 1 angel, 2 angel, 3 angel, 4 angel.
What is it with all these angel stories?
Yeah, tell us.
Remember, you brought this on yourself. Picture it.
It's a cool day at night and the stars shining bright. By the light you see a hillside full of sheep. It's a night like all the others round the campfire with your brothers who you're prodding cause they're not enough to sleep. When suddenly this guy just appears out of the sky and he's glowing from his head down to his feet. You can't sleep, you're out of breath, because he's scared you half to death, and beside you comes best to be discreet. You're frozen to the spot, and the angel says, fear not, the child is born in Bethlehem tonight. Wrapped in cloth from head to feet, in a trough where cattle eat, but then you see the most amazing sight. Everywhere, angels, angels, angels everywhere, with angel wings and angel hair appearing at the twinkle of an eye. Millions of them lighting up the sky. I was frightened as a goat, and my heart was in my throat, and I thought that any minute I would die. But the angels started singing, and the message they were bringing told me peace on earth between loud and clear. Because I got the death and disappeared. Since there wasn't any doubt, we packed up and headed out again to Bethlehem and started following you. I think y'all want to go out back. First Joseph and his angel stories, and now these shepherds and their angel stories. What's going on here?
Since the beginning of time, God has been speaking to man in the most amazing ways.
Why? Why not just
Talk to us?
Yeah.
Because we probably would not listen. But when God speaks through a miracle, he tells us in a way that leaves no doubt that he has spoken. Maybe this is a sign.
Abraham laughed at what he was told, for Sarah his wife would be 90 But Simeon, of course you've heard of Isaac.
You think there's a limit to what he can do? That God has his hands in his hands. When he set Israel free and parted the sea, you think it just happened by chance? Oh, I believe in miracles, and that God has the power and might to create an event that's 100% out of my reach and out of my sight. Oh, I believe in miracles, and it could be conditions alright for God to perform a miracle right here tonight. Joseph said that he talked with an angel. Since when does that make him a fool? That's not nearly as strange as a heated exchange old Balaam had with his mule. Oh, I believe in miracles, and that God makes his miracles great. The chances were slight that the lions that night left Daniel alone, 'cause they already ate. Oh, I believe in miracles, and the chances are good that we might be right on the edge of a miracle right here tonight. Could a wonder like this be the blessing we miss? Would God's miracle be in disguise? Before we can see a miracle, you must look with your heart as well as your eyes. I believe in miracles, and that God has the power and might to create an heaven that's 100% out of my reach and out of my sight. Oh, I believe in miracles, and the chances are good that we might be right on the edge of a miracle that could have been right here tonight. Could this be? Could this child born in my stable be the Lord's Messiah?
Could be. Let's go see this child who could be our king.
He's beautiful. Yes, he is. I'm so sorry I have a baby in the stable. It's so awful out here. Oh, honey, it was just right. God has a great and wonderful plan for him.
Isn't it amazing?
It was true.
What was true?
What the angel said was true.
For us a child is born, and to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor,
Mighty God.
Everlasting Father.
the Prince of Peace. This is our God, come to be with us.
And we can see him.
And know him.
And touch him. And he can touch us.
This is the good news that has been promised us, the joy of the world, the hope of Israel.
I will make room in my house and in my heart. This is just too good to be true. Can you believe it?
We honestly know what has happened here in this place. Just look at this child and you're staring God in the face. This is one inconceivable, hardly believable mystery. It's a moment in history that's reached a new height. Who would have thought we'd be privileged to watch it unfold? Now we're the ones who must see that the story is told. For ages to come will be harder than number the witness God's power and might through the child that is born unto us. What Bethlehem Night. Our promised Messiah had seemed to be taking a death.
We waited for years, now he's finally been dropped in our lap. In the innocent child, my wildest dreams have come true. And there's something that I must do, so the world will know. There's a fire in my soul, and it's taking control of my mind. For my spirit compels me to tell everyone I can find. I'll shout from the mountains, the hills, and the rooftops. I'll be the one where the burden is turned off. I know what I'm saying. It's all black and white. There's no in between. So starting tonight.
Door to door to spread the word. Town to town till all have heard. Let this passion be the flame within you. Grow like a fire and let it burn. Share the news at every turn. Want to walk His love with God. Hope is born and now it's shining bright. For God sent His Son, one Bethlehem night. The message is clear from the child lying here at our feet. To spread the good tidings of cheer, we must take to the streets.